Liverpool supporters have been waiting for clarity on Florian Wirtz's situation, and it now appears that a significant development has taken place behind the scenes. Fresh reports suggest that an agreement has been reached involving the German midfielder, sparking understandable interest both at Anfield and back home in Germany. While the full details are still emerging, the news marks an important moment in Wirtz's early months at the club, and could shape the next steps in his Liverpool career. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Florian Wirtz has yet to display the full breadth of his talent in the Premier League, but back in Germany, confidence in the young midfielder remains unwavering. As Julian Nagelsmann's side edges toward World Cup qualification, needing only to avoid defeat against Slovakia on Monday, the expectation is that Wirtz will play a central role next summer in the US, Canada and Mexico. Even with Jamal Musiala likely to return to fitness before the tournament begins, many in Germany believe the Liverpool star will be one of the national team's defining figures on the world stage. Before his move to Anfield, Wirtz built a formidable resume with Bayer Leverkusen. Across 197 appearances, he produced 122 goal contributions, an extraordinary return for a player who left the Bundesliga at just 22 years old. Yet in the early stages of his Liverpool career, the numbers have not flowed with the same ease. Unlike Mohamed Salah, who exploded into life immediately after arriving from Roma, Wirtz has made a slower, more measured start. His adaptation has drawn comparison to Ryan Gravenberch, another young Bundesliga product who required time to find his rhythm in England before emerging as a top-class number 6. Wirtz has shown moments of brilliance, and on another day, several of his early season passes would have been assists had Liverpool's finishing been sharper. For now, there is no real concern about his long-term suitability. As Rune Gerolf of Buller News explains, the general consensus in Germany is that Wirtz is simply too talented not to succeed in the Premier League sooner or later. Gerolf adds that criticism in Germany has been minimal. Most agree that it's only natural he needs time to settle in. He's adapting to a new league, a new culture, and a different role at Liverpool. At Bayer Leverkusen, he was always the main attacking focal point. Nagelsmann himself recently suggested that Liverpool's broader struggles have complicated Wirtz's early months, and noting that the instability around him has made adjustment harder. It is a fair point. Liverpool's attacking unit has misfired as a collective, with injuries, inconsistency, and tactical tweaks disrupting rhythm across the front line. Expecting a 22-year-old to immediately knit it all together would be unreasonable. He is still young, still adjusting to life at a club with far greater expectations than he has ever experienced, and still carrying the weight of a massive transfer fee. German football writer Jamie Allen echoes this. Everyone knows how good Wirtz is and his ability to light up the pitch. The consensus is that he hasn't quite done that at Liverpool just yet, but will do in time. Liverpool as a club has had a rocky start, which wouldn't have helped Wirtz in terms of settling in. Allen believes that once the midfielder settles into a defined role, his influence will grow naturally. There's no question he'll only get better and become a key player for Liverpool, he adds. Nagelsmann offered further insight earlier this week as Germany prepared for Luxembourg. It's a very complex and difficult situation when you look at his club, he said. Last year they won the Premier League and played very attractive football. This year a few players left them and they invested a lot of money on new players. The Germany coach pointed to the crowded fight for attacking prominence. Each of the 5 attacking players wants to be the star player. This situation doesn't make it easy for Flo because the entire club is not as stable as they were last season. Nagelsmann was blunt in his assessment of Liverpool's recent form. I watched the game against Manchester City, and they were the worst team over 90 minutes. It's not easy for Flo to make his mark in such a situation. Even so, the mood in Germany is one of assurance rather than anxiety. Wirtz's ceiling remains sky high, and the expectation is that once Liverpool finds stability, and once he fully adjusts to his new surroundings, the Premier League will see the player Germany already knows. In other news, Mohamed Salah's struggles in front of goal have become an unavoidable talking point at Liverpool, as the Egyptian's output continues to fall well below his usual elite standards. Having scored just 2 goals in his last 10 appearances and only 5 in 16 so far this season, the spotlight has inevitably turned to both his role in the team and the system around him. Jamie Carragher believes the explanation lies not in Salah suddenly declining, but in a tactical approach that no longer delivers what it once did. Last season, Salah was given near-complete freedom in Arne Slot's attacking structure, allowed to play high, drift centrally, and conserve energy for decisive moments. It resulted in extraordinary numbers: 34 goals and 23 assists in 52 matches, figures that earned him the most lucrative contract in Liverpool's history. But with the forward line reshuffled and Slot adjusting his system, the dynamic has shifted. The Egyptian is now producing far less, and Carragher has made clear he feels the team are not getting enough from accommodating him in the same way. "I think it is a tactical thing in that world-class season," Carragher explained on the overlap. "But if you're not scoring the goals at one end and you're leaving your team exposed at the other, you're basically getting nothing from this tactical ploy of allowing Mo Salah just to stay up top." The former Liverpool defender stressed that something has to change. Either Salah adapts defensively, or his status as an automatic starter must be reconsidered. "So he's either got to come back, or you've got to play someone else," he argued. "That's why I said a few weeks ago, the days of Mo Salah starting every week, especially away from home, have to stop." Carragher's concern stretches beyond one player. He believes the broader tactical direction under Slot is proving misaligned with the realities of the Premier League. Despite heavy investment in the summer, Liverpool have lacked cohesion, intensity, and clarity, issues that have increasingly drawn criticism as results falter. As part of his assessment, Carragher suggested Liverpool are attempting to reshape themselves in an image influenced heavily by European football's most stylish sides. In Slot's eyes, he wanted it to be more sexy, more goals, more entertaining, he said. He's always speaking about Paris Saint-Germain. He loves Pep. You heard him speak about Pep before the game. Pep's his hero. But Carragher believes the Premier League environment has shifted away from that ideal. So you know he's trying to move that team to more football and more goals, and the league's gone powerful, set pieces, long throws, almost a throwback to the 2000s, and Liverpool have been left behind, he continued. They've almost just got it wrong in terms of where the game's going, and I think that's been a big problem for them. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.